Welcome back, everybody, to Mining with Ryan. This is Raleigh Ryan, and today I am down in my mines. And if you remember, last episode I left things off down here because I need iron, and I am totally out of iron. And I need what I would reckon is about a stack and a half worth of rails to complete the path between my main trade station in the Nether and the Nether Fortress Train Station. So I'm down here in the mines, and what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to collect about a stack of iron, because I think a stack of iron, well, actually, really, to get a stack of mine, or to get a stack of rails, I only need 24 iron, but I figure better be safe than sorry, so I'll just play it by ear here, and yeah. What I would love to have happen is, by the way, at the end of the last episode, I ended up with 3 pieces of iron instead of, and if you notice at the beginning of this episode, I had 4 pieces of iron, because I refilmed the beginning of the episode a couple times because I couldn't get it right. Even though I'm doing it in live formatting, the only time I ever reset is at the very beginning. So that's why I have an extra iron between episodes. Um Anyways though, what I would love to do is by the end of this week's episode, so this episode that I'm filming right here is going to come out on Wednesday. By the end of this week's episode, I would love for all 4 of my Commandments 1 through 4 to be completely finished. Let's see, I really don't have a ton of torches here. Commandment 1 and Commandment 4 are done. Commandment 2 and Commandment 3, which is to finish the mining train station, or the Nether Fortress train station, and then just the path between the 2 train stations. Okay, I don't want to waste. Let's use Netherrack. Netherrack is useless. Actually, I'm not even going to go down there. I can find iron a different way. Ooh, a skeleton. Oh my god, this biome is just the most beautiful thing. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. Holy cow. Okay. Alright, everything's good. So yeah, today's episode, at least the start of it, is going to be all about mining. Hopefully I can find a stack worth of iron relatively quickly here, but I know I've explored a lot of this cave already, so we'll see how fast I can actually do it. Um, Then after that, I'm just going to probably set up the path between the 2 train stations, just kind of finish that up. Okay, I know there's a skeleton somewhere out here. And I know I'm out of granite, but holy cow, there is a lot of mobs down there. There is a lot of mobs. Where'd that one skeleton go, though? Is that iron up there? I see iron. Okay. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Ooh, I see diamond. Is that what I saw? I mean, I'll take diamond, I guess, but it's not really what I need right now. Oh, no. Okay, I did see iron, too. I actually had to delay the recording of this episode by like an hour because I don't know if anyone else does this, but I take really hot showers, okay? Like, I take showers with the temperature way higher than it should be. And every once in a while, that leads to me totally overheating myself and just kind of having to, kind of paying the price for it for like an hour. So basically, the last hour, I've just kind of been sitting down and just, oh, getting shot at, drinking a bunch of water, trying to recover from overheating. Yeah, I swear I do that like 10 times a year. Like, it just, maybe I should just go down this way. I don't know. Let's go ahead and do this. Get myself some more torches. Okay, any iron? I don't really need lapis. Here we go. Nope, that's copper. Useless ass copper. I wish you could actually do something with copper. Like, it feels like it being in the game is kind of just pointless. Like, unless there's some sort of use for it that everyone knows about that I just don't know about. Having copper in the game seems kind of stupid. Okay, any iron? Calling all iron. Here we go. Is this iron right here? Yep, nice. Let's just light this up, make sure no mobs are spawning. There we go, perfect. Okay. Actually, I think I'm going to collect all this other stuff too. I have really no reason not to collect this stuff, honestly. Alright, back up to level 14. I'm still bitter about that Enderman that killed me a couple episodes ago. Oh, here we go. Here more iron is up here. Let's get this nether rack. Is that water up there? Okay, I'm not gonna... I'm definitely in the middle of a period of my life right now. And when I say a period of my life, I mean like the last week. I'm putting enhanced pressure on myself. I don't know why I'm doing that necessarily. It's just sometimes that just kind of is how I get, right? Ooh, is that clay? Cool. Ooh, you know what? Let's get this. I'm here. Let's get this. I see granite. There's no reason to be stubborn and not get it. I've been watching well, my family's been watching Modern Family lately, and sometimes I just kind of watch along with them and everything, and that's always a show that like whenever like I think about it, if I'm not watching it, I'm like, Modern Family, like gag, you know what I mean? And then I actually watch it, I was like, oh, this is actually really funny. Like, why do I think I don't like this? But they actually just had one of the episodes I just watched was about that, where the one kid in the primary family, not the primary family, the one kid in the family basically put so much pressure on themselves to do everything perfectly, and to kind of have to live up to this ridiculous set of standards, and that's literally oh, hello, Mr. Skeleton. That's literally exactly what I do to myself. And that's the kind of thing that just like crushes me. Those standards that I put or set for myself. Actually, why do I have any? Hmm. Yeah, I don't know if anyone else can relate to that, but oh, hello. I was watching the episode. I was like, wow, that is literally like me personified. The one thing that I do though, like when I put so much pressure on myself, it kind of has this I kind of crush beneath the pressure, if you will. That's why at the beginning of this episode I had to like re-record the first 30 seconds like 4 or 5 times. That's where it kind of gets to you a little bit. Is like you start second guessing. More copper. I start second guessing like everything I do, and essentially nothing that you do feels good enough. That's kind of that stretch that I'm in right now, because everything has to be like to an impossible standard, and that's where, for myself, that's where being consistent is extremely important, right? Because I'm setting this impossible standard for myself, or theoretically, right? And oh, here's some more is nice. Oh. Hmm. So yeah, setting this kind of like impossible standard for yourself and always putting pressure on yourself to be, I don't want to say better than you are, but kind of better than you are, right? Eventually that pressure just gets to you. But that's why it's important for me to be consistent, because when that pressure gets to me, I could have these stretches that I'm super motivated, and then all of a sudden the pressure gets to me and it's just like I don't do anything. I just sit around doing nothing because it just destroys your spirit, if you will. That's why being consistent is so important to me, and that's why releasing an episode, 3 episodes a week, is so important to me, and not failing at that. That's why it's important to me. I still gotta find a little bit. Oh, hello, skeleton. These dang skeletons. Still gotta find a little bit more iron. Yep, okay, I can't really go that way. Well, I could, but I'm gonna be a wuss and... Oh, here iron is. Gotta be careful, there's a cave up there. Yeah, so today instead of... Oh, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what's shooting at me? Okay, everything's fine. Yeah, today instead of mining with Ryan, it's actually going to be therapy with Ryan. Ryan's therapy with Ryan. Oh, did that guy just come from over here? It's feelings day that we get to let out all our feelings and talk about it. There we go. Sometimes it's Rancher Ryan, sometimes it's Comedian Ryan, sometimes it's Raleigh Ryan. I can be any kind of Ryan you want me to be. Actually, did anyone ever see Big Time Rush? Okay. I'm a little embarrassed to admit that I watched this show, but I totally watched Big Time Rush. Okay, I gotta watch out for that guy. They have a song that's like, any kind of guy, that's what I'll be for you. So anything y'all want, that's what I'll be. Raleigh Ryan, Rancher Ryan, Farmer Ryan, comedian Ryan, storyteller Ryan, therapist Ryan. Dude, I'll be anything. Anything and everything. Okay, look good. I'm still 3 short. I decided screw getting an entire stack of iron. Like 24 is fine. Like I'm not trying to mine for that long right now. I'd probably be more willing to mine a little longer if like, here we go. Is that it? Oh, that's fucking copper. I swear the amount of times that I think copper is iron annoys the hell out of me. I swear I do that over and over. Oh, here we go. I do that over and over and over again. I see copper, I'm like, yes, iron. And then it's just like, nah. Just kidding. There you go. Okay, now we can have a stack of rails. And yeah, we're good to go. Yeah, I think I already said this, but I want to have not priorities, commandments 1 through 4 done by the end of this week's episodes. And I think I can do that. And I might even be able to get it done in today's episode. We'll see how it goes. Oh, oops. That way I can really get busy on the rest of the priorities from there on out. Nope, wrong way. At the very least, I think today I will have priority 3 done. at the very least. I think priority 3 is going to be a done deal. I call it a priority again, but I'm the commandment that that connects. I don't even know if that's 2 or 3 actually off the top of my head. Let's look. Oh, it is 3. Okay, good. Surround another train path in glass. Okay, so that's 3. And I've already done a decent amount of 6. I just need to level up for 7. 8, I kind of set up a little bit yesterday, right? I added the glass, prep for the tower build, and do it. And then proper resource system. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. But let's get this cooking. I'll be back for that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take... Actually, it's good that I got some redstone as well. Just need a little bit of wood. Actually, I'll take these. That should be enough. Couple more. Nice. Okay. Let's just put this granite down here. Okay, actually, I forgot I have to wait for this to cook. So, let's take a look out here again. Oh, hello, Mr. Enderman. Definitely going to replace... I was thinking about it overnight. I was thinking that perhaps I could actually add some spacing. So, like, move the andesite block 1 over and just kind of leave this as netherrack. But maybe put, like, fence on it or something. And then same thing here. So, like, add an extra layer of andesite over here. Just so I feel like the merge between the andesite and the house itself is a little weird. So if I leave this as netherrack and put some sort of fencing, perhaps some sort of stone fencing, like Nether Fortress fencing or something like that, I was thinking maybe it could look better. Just a thought. I was thinking about that between episodes. Obviously, or not obviously, but I'm going to go ahead and replace this quartz with andesite. I'm probably going to replace this with andesite as well. This spruce wood, andesite down to here. Perhaps andesite through here as well. I just feel like having it all as andesite would look a lot cleaner. Did I mine any andesite earlier? The problem is I don't have any andesite right now, like always. Yeah, and this is, yeah, that's blackstone, so maybe I could do, like, I wonder if I can do, like, blackstone fencing. I feel like that could look good, like either Nether Fortress fencing or blackstone fencing. Along the edge here. Obviously, this frog emporium here, I'm going to extend out by quite a bit. I'm going to dig back and probably this way a little bit as well. So kind of extend it out this way. Kind of beautify the thing, get some more frogs in there, get some plants in there, stuff like that. It's all good. It's all going good. And then what I also did last episode is I started adding glass around here, trying to truly make this entire area, this entire home base area of the Nether, danger free. So no accidentally looking over there and staring at an Enderman. No gas coming in and shooting at you. None of that. So I want to make this area danger free. No accidentally getting killed in any sort of way. So that's kind of the game plan for this area. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to walk through that since I had some time to kill. Let's see. Okay, almost done with that. Good, I have 1 andesite. Thank goodness. I'm sure that'll do me well. Okay, let's just... Oh, that's a rooted dirt. So yeah. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and bring this granite with me. Then what I'll do... Perfect, okay. Okay, need a little bit more wood. Hopefully this is enough. I think this will be enough. Yeah, this is enough. Perfect. Okay, now I have a stack of rails, and then I have 11 powered rails, and hopefully that's enough to get to the end of the path, but we will see. We will see. There's only one way to find out. That's to go place some blocks. Let's do it. Eventually I'm going to have to fix these corners. There's still some corners that are too tight that are slowing this down. Like that one right there that we just passed. And I'm definitely planning on making more train stations, and 100% the upcoming train paths are going to be much straighter than this one. This one I just kind of randomly threw together. Alright, perfect. So let's do it. Oh, good. There's two ghasts. Beautiful. Hello. Can you guys, like, attack each other? That would actually be really cool if they could attack each other. Gonna see me at some point. Oh, that guy just despawned. It's interesting. Alright, whatever. Fingers crossed this is enough. I think it will be, but you never know. Yeah, it's gonna be enough. It's gonna be close, but it'll be enough. Perfect. Now, how can I do the start here? Well, at the very least, it's enough. So let's just get this. Do I got any, like, I don't really want to use cobblestone. Let's just get some netherrack super quick. Okay. Let's get a couple at the start here just so it can actually get going. Okay, perfect. Probably want one on this hill as well, just to give it a little oomph when it's going up. Oh, I definitely want to make all these red. That would be kind of cool looking. It'll be like a train crossing, you know what I mean? There we go. Oh, look, it's like an army of blazes. Fantastic. Oh, I got shot. Okay, well, I'll place that last one later. Next thing to do, I think I'm actually going to take the thumbnail for the last episode now. I was thinking about it overnight again. I think this should be the thumbnail, right? So let me get rid of that. Let me place this one here. Just kind of... Torches don't look particularly great. At some point in this world, I'm gonna have to, like, totally revamp my lighting game. I gotta get better with it. There you go. Alright, let's just take it. Boom. Dunskies. That's the thumbnail for last episode. Let's go ahead with this granite right here. Obviously, I need to get more granite. Let's go ahead and get to placing this. Oh, hang on. I gotta go let my cat in. BRB. Yeah, it's kind of a weird situation with that because um, he is a scaredy cat, right? So you never know when something's going to scare him and he's going to have to like run in here, you know what I mean? And the problem is I don't want to leave my door open though, because if I do that, there's just bound to be noise in my house. There's going to be noise, and that's just going to kind of, you know, disrupt things. So it's just kind of a situation I've kind of, sometimes I just have to walk away for like 15 seconds in the middle of an episode, which it's just kind of like an L that I've decided, whatever, I'm just going to take it. Because I need to not have a whole bunch of noise going off in the background all the time. Y'all know what I mean? Oh, there goes my axe. Okay. How do I want to do this? I think I'm just going to go around it like this for now. Perhaps I'll extend it more. Yeah, for now I'll just do it at this width. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how I feel about it. I can extend it out more if I need to. Now, I kind of need more iron. Like, oh wait, no, I have a whole bunch of iron pickaxes in here. So what I'm going to do now, actually there's two things that I could do right now, but I think what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go get more granite. So when it comes to this train station, I mean, obviously I got to kind of figure out the beginning place here, right? Honestly, maybe at the beginning I should just... Oh, I don't have to pick... Oh my good lord. Careful, dude. Jesus. Hi. You having fun? Okay. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go do some mining, maybe get some granite, get some andesite here, get some more materials, and then what I'll do here, I think I'll just make this 3 wide here, right? Kind of just like how I have it right here. And then I'll just kind of like on one of these, just kind of maybe like have a block like right here. And then, or I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. But anyways, for now, I'm going to go mining. I'm going to get more granite. I'm going to get more andesite. And then from there, I'll worry about what to do after that. Which will basically just be working on this and then also surrounding the train tracks with glass. Alright, let's do it. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. How are you? Whoa, holy cow. Playing with fire. I mean, it's kind of fun playing with fire, though, let's be honest. When I was a kid, okay, speaking of playing with fire, I was that stupid kid that was really into touching. Oh my god, that sounds. For some reason, that sounded perverted to me. I was into touching hot stuff, so like there was 3 different cases that I saw something that looked kind of interesting to touch that was like really hot, and ended up burning myself because of it. So, when I was a kid, the first one was in Salt Lake City. Okay. And there was a mall in Salt Lake City, like an outdoor mall. And there was this lamp that was using fire, okay? Like it was nighttime, there were these lamps that were there that were kind of lit by fire, right? So there was like fire in the lamp. So I was like, oh, that's really cool. I like how that works. And, my kid brain was like, I kind of want to touch that. And lo and behold, I touched it and I burnt myself. It wasn't like a severe burn or anything, but it was like a burn. Like it hurt like a bitch. And then there was another one that my grandparents' house in Massachusetts, okay? They had like, I'm trying to think of what it's called, like kind of like a brick oven stove, like outside, or like it was like a brick cooker or something. And that's definitely not the right term for it, but I just can't think of the right term for it right now. They had one of those outside, so they would sit out and they would like cook with that and light it and everything. And again, it was really hot, and they were like, "Hey, don't touch it. Don't touch this, please. Like, make sure you don't touch it at all." And my grandparents loved to sit outside, so every time we stayed at their house, we'd be outside and we'd be kind of sitting around it. And man, if I just didn't want to touch that thing, boy, I wanted to touch it so bad. So one day I was just like, I think I'm just going to put my foot on there and see what happens. Lo and behold, I put my foot on there, boom, I burned myself. Third time, third time. Yep, it took me 3 times to finally learn to stop touching hot things. uh, I was camping, so I lived in Colorado at the time. I was in Boy Scouts. We were on like a camping trip, and actually, I don't even know if it was Boy Scouts related or if it was just like we were going camping anyways. But we were camping with some people, and we were just kind of playing with like the campfire, and we had like sticks that we were like sticking in the fire, and I was like, I had the stick that I'd been sticking in the campfire, okay? And I took it out, and maybe I waited like 10 seconds after I took it out. Oh, whoa, hello. Interesting. Yeah, I took it out, waited about 10 seconds. I was like, oh, it's probably cool now, right? Well, I think y'all know the answer to that. No, it wasn't. So again, burnt myself. So it took 3 times. It took 3 times of touching things that were way too hot to finally learn to stop touching things that were way too hot. That's how it's always been with me. I never learned the first time. I have to like relearn the same lesson like 5 times and then I finally learn it. Or in some cases like 20 billion times. Eventually I learn it. So it seems. Oh, whoa, holy heck, holy. Wow, we're actually a lot closer to the surface than I thought. Oh, look, hello. Ooh, okay. I'm just gonna say hi to this guy real quick. Hi. Yeah, hello. I don't actually have anything to trade with him, but he doesn't really have anything particularly interesting either, to be honest. So definitely wanted to say hi to him, though. Okay, I'm actually going to cover that up as well because I want to keep getting this granite here. There's a song by Drake that I really like, okay? And it's Take Care. It's Take Care, which actually is what this album, there's this Drake album, Take Care, that I've been listening to like all the time lately. So my car actually still has a CD player in it, and it doesn't have Bluetooth connectivity. So it's kind of a car before all those features were like a commonplace thing in cars. So when I listen to music in my car, and also it does have like a connector, so I could connect my phone that way. However, my most recent phone that I got doesn't have you can't plug headphones into it anymore, or the adapter, right? In my car, you can't plug it in anymore. There's no plugs to plug into it, or there's no ports to plug into it with my new phone. So essentially, the only way I've been able to listen to music in my car lately is through CDs. So I've been listening to this album, Take Care, by Drake, which is awesome. I would highly recommend it. But there's a song in particular. It's funny because I don't usually the namesake song, and I wouldn't even call it my favorite song on the album, but usually the namesake or like the popular songs on albums like are not my favorites most of the time. But I think about this song Take Care by Drake, the actual song itself. And at the beginning of this episode today, I was talking about how sometimes I put a lot of pressure on myself, right? And that pressure that kind of wears bears down on me, and it kind of crushes me, right? And like at the beginning of this episode, I was so self-conscious at the start. Like the first 10 minutes of this episode, I was so self-conscious. Like I really was. I was like, oh no, this is going to be terrible, blah, 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 blah. Right? There's nothing I can do about that. But it reminds me of that song. I really like that song because it's like, well, it's not necessarily talking about like, well, basically it's like we've all had our nights, don't be so ashamed, right? We've all had our moments. You don't have to it that song makes me feel very human. Makes everyone feel human to me. Like I've always put this pressure on myself to be so perfect, and that song kind of says, no, it's okay, you don't have to be. So I really like that song. There's actually another song like that that I like a lot. And that song, that Take Care song, is more about like from a relationship point of view, but still, I like it. It's reassuring and relaxing to me. Like, yeah, you don't have to be perfect. Like, it's okay. You don't have to beat yourself up for not being perfect. You don't always have to put so much pressure, yada yada. So I really like that song. There's actually that one. It's more from a relationship point of view, but like that doesn't always have to be the pretense that I listen to it with. You know what I mean? But there's a song from a career point of view or just a life point of view, Vienna by Billy Joel, that I also really like. That is more career related, right, and more being successful related, right? And it's kind of a similar thing. It's like, what's the hurry about? Like, you're okay. It's okay if you have a day that you don't do anything. It's okay if you have a day that, like, it's basically just telling you it's okay. You don't have to beat yourself up. That's why those two songs really resonate with me. Like, when someone just says, hey, you're okay, you're fine. Like, as someone that puts so much pressure on myself, those two songs resonate with me very much so, saying, no, you don't have to be ashamed. It's okay, blah, blah, blah. It's okay if I was self conscious at the start of this, etc. I don't know. I like those songs. Hello, this guy. I love the noise these guys make, by the way. Oh, oh yeah, you've had yours talking about having bad days, having a bad night. You've had yours, I've had mine. We both know. We both know. That's Take Care, the Drake song Take Care. Like everyone knows, man. Everyone knows what it's like to have a good day, a bad day. That's okay. You don't have to be perfect. I just love it. You don't have to be perfect, and there's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to feel bad about having a bad day or not being this awesome person. I don't know. Anyways, today we're actually doing feelings with Ryan instead of mining with Ryan. It's okay to let your feelings out sometimes. Maybe that's what I should call this episode. Feelings with Ryan. Maybe I will, actually. I think I might call it that. That way people know what they're getting into. All right, how much granite do I have here? I actually kind of want to get some andesite too, real quick. Oh yeah, I have plenty of granite. Let's just get a little bit of andesite if I can find any. Yeah, I've had this huge dilemma lately about buying a new car. And not, I've actually been considering buying a used car just to save a little bit of money. Man, is there no andesite here? Yeah, I've just had this whole whirlwind thing about should I spend the money? I don't know if I'm really ready to get rid of my current car because I just have I'm so fondly attached to it, but it's kind of falling apart a little bit. Beyond the fact that I don't have a lot of the modern amenities that normal cars have. It is kind of falling apart, and it sounds like every time I drive it, it just has. Oh, here some is, but whatever. I won't get into sight right now. Every time I drive it, it has this terrible grinding noise. Like literally, like it's just so bad. It sounds terrible, basically. But here's some insight is. Um, at the same time, I just have such an emotional connection to it. And then there's like, oh, do I trade it in? Do I sell it? If I keep it, would I really want two cars on insurance? Where would I put it? Like, there's all this stress to it. Then there was the stress. Originally, I was going to buy a really expensive car, which was stupid as hell. I was going to buy, well, really expensive for me anyways. I was going to buy a Hyundai Ioniq 6, which I freaking love those things. And like I test drove one and I was like, oh my God, this is the best thing ever. Like I was in love with it. I was like, dude, I need this car right now. Then, the financial reality of it. Yeah, this whole thing's been really stressful for me. This whole car buying process. And I've kind of been frozen in place a little bit. And the big thing is I feel like if I bought a car, I would have to get rid of my current car. And I want the modern amenities, but then I don't want to actually get rid of my current car. And I don't know, dude. This whole thing's just, I want a new car really badly, but I also don't want to get rid of my current car, but I also kind of do. And I feel like if I get a new car, then I'll just forget about my new car right away, or my current car right away, you know what I mean? And then I won't care about getting rid of it. So I don't know. There's just so much stress to this whole car buying process, and it's like such a big decision, you know what I mean? Like it's a huge decision, and again, that stress is just kind of causing me to not do anything. That's where they say money solves a lot. I know they say money doesn't buy happiness, but I sure as hell would not be this stressed if I had more money. That's for sure. Like straight up. Oh, I know what else I was going to talk about. When it comes to like success, like I'm doing fine. I'm not like barely getting by, you know what I mean? But also like I do have to be realistic. It's not like I'm like well off or anything like that either. Okay, so that's good. I just feel like I I've always wanted to be rich. Like I'm just gonna be straight up. Like I know people are like, oh, money doesn't buy happiness, yada yada yada. I've always wanted to be rich and just not have to worry about money and just be able to live my life and you know, yeah, be able to say buy a car and not have it be like a huge deal. Just be like, oh, I kind of want this car now. All right, I'm just gonna buy this car, and not be like, oh my god, this decision is so important. Like if I buy this, I'm like committing to something for years and yada yada. Y'all know what I mean. It's the stress of that. Oh wait, I kind of want another iron pickaxe real quick. I would just love to not have to deal with the stress of that and just be able to be like, oh look, it's a Ionic 6. I love this thing. Let's buy it. Boom, done, bought. Without a second thought. And I feel like if I had more money, that's how it would be, you know what I mean? But I don't know. That's just wishful thinking. I want a pickaxe. Let's get one of these. Okay. Wait, what the? Did I just see what I thought I... Oh my god, what is this? Where? How come I didn't... Whatever. It don't matter. It don't matter. That is pretty funny, though. 21 wouldn't have been enough anyways, but that is kind of funny. Yeah, and then the other thing, I mean, it definitely hurts a little bit. Not that no one should ever be forced to watch my content, you know what I mean? But like the lack of views that I'm still getting on all my videos, like I understand my format isn't great, but when it comes to like putting pressure on myself, here I am doing. I'm just gonna kill all these spiders. Ah, oh my goodness. Let me know, by the way, how the game volume is, because I have it down on my end today. And, you know, I feel like for the longest time when I was doing this series, I had the game volume, like, way too high, generally speaking. Okay, what can I... Hmm. I don't really want to get rid of any of this stuff. I'll be right back, cobblestone. Let's put that away. Put that away. Okay. Yeah, you talk about putting pressure on myself, and I had a really stressful day at work on Thursday. Like, it was the most stressed I've been at work, arguably ever. Like, I don't know if I've ever had such a stressful day before, like, straight up. So, yeah, just lately it's just all been getting to me a little bit. Okay, that was a really inefficient way to do that. Here's the better way to do it. Okay, let's get to placing. Oop, too low. Okay. Oh, I have another kitty meowing outside my door right now. I think I might go let her into in a minute here. There's a difference though, like when this kitty's meowing, it's not like desperate like when my scared cat is meowing. You know what I mean? He's actually like terrified and like actively is trying to like barge open the door. It's kind of one of those things. So we got him as a stray. Maybe I've already talked about this before, but he was a stray, okay? And originally we were only going to get a couple cats. So we got, originally we were only going to get one cat, okay? When we got our, but at the, this was all the way back in 2014. So we've had these cats for a long time now. Oops. And, okay. I want to do this. Basically, when we went to the pet shop, these two cats were a duo, okay? Like they were kind of like a two-in-one sort of deal, and they were both so cute. So we just had to get them both, basically. That's basically what happened there. Okay, so then I can come out here. So yeah, we have three cats when we were originally only going to have one. And yeah, these two were like a two-in-one deal, so like we had to, like, oh my god, there was like no way, right? They were both so adorable. There's no way we're separating these two. And we like loved both of them. So anyways, though, our third cat the stray. So originally, like I said, we were only going to have two cats. And one day, my dad, when he was driving to work, well, not when he was driving to work, when one of his coworkers was driving to work, they started hearing meows. They're like, what is this? Why are we hearing meows when we're driving? And it was coming from their engine department, and there was a little kitty, a little black furred kitty, um, covered in oil, that somehow got stuck in the engine or whatever happened. I don't know exactly what happened. I have no idea how he got there, but okay, nice. So this is done. I think I'm going to add half slabs up here. Not like I'm ever actually going to be up here, but still. Interesting. I think what I'll do. Anyways, my dad was like, oh, yeah, I'll take him home. Like, he volunteered. He was like, yeah, let me be the hero. Which I'm very happy he did that. Oh, there's a blaze over there. Okay, whatever. I'll leave that for now. Wouldn't mind doing it up here as well, actually. Kind of like, and originally, since since we were only planning on having one cat, right, from the get-go. Oh shit, I probably didn't need to make that many. Oh well. Oh, I'm getting shot at. Yeah, my volume was way down on my end today, but I don't know. Hopefully it's not too quiet on the video. But let me know if it is, if anyone's watching. Y'all know how that goes, right? Like, oh yeah, we were originally just going to take him in and kind of give him to a loving family, and then slowly but surely he kind of became part of our family. Like, that's exactly how it was. Um, which I'm super happy about because he's a great cat, but it's kind of one of those things, when a stray or when a kitty has a traumatizing experience like that when they're, a baby or whatever, it just kind of sticks with them. Kind of something. I mean, he's gotten over it and like he's learned to trust our family and like he's lived a good, happy life from that point of view. But like, it's also just something that oh wait, hang on, I'm placing the wrong thing here. Okay, what's the height that I'm looking for here? He's never 100% been able to get over that fear. So when there's like a loud noise or anything like that, or someone comes to the door, like he has to go run and hide basically. Okay. That's good. And then I think what I want to do here is kind of dig down. I think I want to do it like this. This is the other fence I was talking about that I was considering using, by the way. Okay. Hang on a minute. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay. Yeah, just kind of something that sticks with the cat, right? Never quite. Okay, there you go. I think that's good. And I can even up this height just to make a match. I guess that's one of those things, like it hasn't prevented him from living a good life, though. Let's get that up here. But it also, like, whenever there's a loud noise or whatever and he's downstairs, I have the door shut. If he wants to get in, then he will, like, desperately try and get in. So, like, that's what I know. I can always hear the door starts getting pushed at. I was like, oh, okay, something happened. Something happened that scared him. So, and then you just kind of let him in, right? So, no harm, no foul. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to kind of extend this out a little bit. Like, it's too steep from here, right? The growth or the increase in height is just too steep. So we're going to go ahead and make this a lot more. Actually, it's probably good that I got so many half slabs, to be honest. I think this is what I'll do. So it'll be kind of like a... Let's get that. Yeah, so it'll be like up half a block every single time until I get to the height that I need it to be. Oh, there's a wither skeleton right there. Okay, hello. Come on down, buddy. Oh, can you not even come in here? That's right. Get wrecked. Oh, there's another wither. They're both here now. Yo, what do I need to do to get a wither skeleton head? Like, for real, I've killed a decent amount of them now, and I don't know how to get a mob head. Because if I ever want to summon the wither, that's what I have to do, right? Okay, if I get pushed off, I'm pretty fucked. So... Oh yeah, okay, so I'm at that height. Okay, then this is the same height then. Alright. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, I think this is better. This is how it's going to be. Let's just kind of build up. Right, let's see. For now, I don't know exactly what height I'm going to have the roof the entire time, so I'll just build the walls first, I think. Ah, yes, I see multiple blazes over there. Wait, there's another blaze spawner? Oh, whoops, sorry. I swear I do that like once an episode where I move the camera. There's a third... Ah! Oh my god. Is that actually a third blaze spawner? Dude, I swear to god, I'm like blind. How long have I been in this area? Okay. Also, best fucking music in the entire game. It is epic. I love the Nether music. Okay, was this half slab? This was a half slab height, so... Next height's just normal block size. Oh, oh yeah, yeah. And we're just at this height again. Okay, we got it, buddy. You're mad. Gotcha. You can stop shooting at me now, please. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Way too close. Holy cow. Dude, I need fire resistance. I know I have fire resistance potions somewhere. Okay, I think I can go 2 at this next height. That's what I'll do. I'll do 2 at this height, and then I'll go up 1. So up here, and then 2 at this height. I think that's the way to do it. And I'll have to make the outside actually not look like garbage, but I'll worry about the inside right now first. So yeah, 2 at 1 height. I think 2 at 1 height is the way to do it. So this one's up. Oh, okay. This Okay, that's good. That's good. Oh yeah, so then it's 2. Then 2, 2, 2. Perfect. Okay. That's good. Okay. Hi. Why did I do that exactly? I just like stood there waiting for him to shoot at me, basically. Okay. I'm definitely going to have to investigate that, though, over there. If there's actually a third spawner, I think I'll create a third spawner. Because I have one here, I have one here. And theoretically a third one there, which would be great. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. Okay. There you go. Oh, oh. Alright, so this is the height I need it to be at. Okay, next one's a half slab. Right? Is this right? Well, not like that. Alright, then we're at the height that we want to be at. Perfect. Into here. Worst fucking Blaze XP farm you've ever seen, but here it is. Doesn't work for shit, but at least I made it. Oh, did that guy finally despawn? He either despawned or flew away. Either way, I'll take it. Real question is, how do I get over here? Oh, hello, Mr. Wither Skeleton. What is this fucking disaster path that I that I created? Don't know what I was thinking with this path, but let's just start right here. Let's start up here. Okay. And then like that. Okay. This can be the base. Okay. Because this is where it is. This is where it's lined up. This is the middle, so this should be the middle right here. Okay. Yeah, that seems right. Need to be prepared to get shot at by that guy. I feel like I'm going to have to build up, actually. Oh yeah, this one technically works too. This one's a little rougher around the edges. Maybe for now I won't worry about this one. I'll get it added. I'll get it included later. Right now this one's such a disaster though. I don't want that to prevent me from finishing this right now. So yeah, let's not worry about that. Shoot, I actually think I'm going to be a little short on granite no matter what though. Okay. Question is, once I get to here, do I really want to use that as the entrance? For now, yes. Obviously, I want to enhance the look of that, but sometimes you just got to get shit done first. You know what I mean? Worry about enhancing the look later. Oh, look, now I'm getting shot at from over there, too. Oh, good. Okay, let's get these down. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That means the ceiling needs to be up here. Perfect. Oh, yes, getting shot at from over here, I see. Yeah, I can't believe, is there actually a spawner there? Oh, definitely need to go investigate that, but we'll worry about that some other time. For now, I'm trying to make civilization out of hell. Okay, why don't I come up here for a minute? Ow. Okay, I gotta be careful. I'm actually gonna get killed by these guys. So yeah, look at this. There's some mad unevenness over here. Want to make this look not bad. Yeah, look at this over here. Gotta watch out. This gas. Yep, that's what I thought. Good thing gas can actually destroy stuff. Oh, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? It's a good thing they can't destroy stone, because I would be very sad if they could. Well, really? Okay. Okay, a lot of blazes over there. Shoot. Okay. I gotta hide for a minute. Okay. Wow, just like that, I'm out of granite. Holy cow, that was so fast. Oh, sorry. Screwed with the camera again, or with the, So believe it or not, here's the story to tell you. I don't use a mouse pad, or I don't use a mouse usually. However, I use a mouse when I'm playing Minecraft, but like in my everyday work, I use the mouse pad on my laptop. And my coworkers literally think I'm insane for that. They're like, how in the hell do you do anything or get anything done that way? And to me, I'm just like, I don't know. What do you mean? That's just what I grew up doing. Like in my everyday life, I just use a mouse pad. So it's kind of like, yeah, why is, did I mess something up in there? Okay, because this is 2, and then it's a whole bunch of 1, and then it's 2, and then 1. I don't know. I'm a little worried I messed something up, but let's go up here real quick. No. Okay. This is not another spawner. I was like, how the hell did I never notice another spawner? It's because there's not one. Okay. Hello. Yep, hi. Ah, come on. Ow. Wow, what the heck? Shoot, I gotta run. Now I'm getting shot at by blazes as well. Wow, really? Fuck it, I'm going down here. I seem to have trapped myself. Alright, what I'm going to do now, well, obviously I'm going to dig my way out of here real quick, but what I'm going to do now... Okay, that's growing. Hopefully it can grow high enough. I'm going to go ahead and work on surrounding this with glass. Just do this. Start this with like andesite. Does that look weird? I don't know. That does look a little weird. Maybe that'll do. Then down here I can have an andesite. Okay, I'm fine with that. For now, anyways. As a base, as a start, I'm fine with that. Okay. You gonna jump off the edge here? You are? Okay. Sure, go for it, I guess. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to break my rules just a little bit. Here, I'm just going to make it like a crossing, so like... Yeah, just like that. So no wither skeletons can come in here. Highly doubt a ghast would ever be able to shoot at you, but just to be like, oh look, it's the opening. Okay, I guess I have to build around. Okay. Whoa, what the? Holy heck. Why are you running at me like that? Not cool, bro. Not cool. Hopefully I have enough glass here. Hell, I probably don't even have enough glass either. Oh, okay, this dude's freaking me out a little bit. He seems unhappy. Okay, he's actually trapped, so it doesn't matter. It's definitely freaking me out a little. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep you trapped, actually. You can stay over there. Probably want one up here. What? Yeah, I'll fucking kill you, dude. No, that's mean. Just kidding. This is family friendly. We don't do that in these parts. Okay, I feel like I'm... How do I need I need a way to get in here. Like, I really do. Okay, this is the way I can get in, I guess. Okay, it looks like we're good. Okay. Let's see how this start is. Perfect. Okay, stop. Alright, it's gone. Oh, it's not. Okay. Okay, there was a wither skeleton around here, wasn't there, actually? Ah, I thought there was, but might have despawned. Okay. This area is simple. 3 high. 1 middle block. Oop. Oh, piece of cake. Oh, wait a minute. I guess I don't have to do anything here. I don't have to, like, build it out or nothing. I can just go, like, boop, and it's perfect. What are you shooting at? How do you see me anywhere? I don't believe that this guy sees me. Alright, well, I'm out of glass. So let's ride this. Hopefully I actually have glass over there. Whoa, wait a minute. No, what? How'd I accept? Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, I want to try that again, because I accidentally pressed shift and it, it caused me to X out of it. Then I want to see if I actually have any glass. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to get glass and granite. Basically, I've decided no matter how long next episode takes, next episode, this train station and the train path between the two train stations is going to be done. That is a promise. That is how it's going to go. I know nowadays I try to keep every episode to an hour and a half at the most, which today's episode that's going to be the case as well. So we're nearing the end of this episode. Next episode though, I'm going to go however long it takes to finish this, which I'm pretty damn close. So, but still. What I want to do right now is see if I actually have more glass, or I hope I have more glass. I'm not 100% sure. For some reason I thought I had more, but we'll see. Oh, that needs to be fixed. Right here. I'm fixing this. Actually, that probably just fixes it. Honestly, it probably does. See about right here? That probably fixes it. There you go. Alright. How about right here, maybe? I just want to ride through here. See if I can maintain enough speed to like right here. I'll start right here and I'll go on these. See if I can actually... Perfect. Finally. Okay. And you can dismount. Perfect. Okay. Finally works. About time. Jeez. Let's check my glass situation. Hmm. Any more glass? Huh. Okay. Well, no. No more glass. Very sad. Looks like I'm going to have to collect some glass. What I'll do real quick before I end this episode, since I have 10 more minutes, I'm definitely not going to collect glass right now because I don't have enough time for that. Why not replace this with andesite? Time to clean this up, right? Okay, let's make this as neat as possible. Let's just make it 3 the entire time. Okay, let's get some andesite half slabs there. Three right here, right? So, what do I want this? This needs to be something else. Okay. There we go. This can be like that. Yeah, and then I can have half slabs right there. Okay. And then it could be 5 through here. I just want this to look more organized. Before it was such a mess. I'm tired of my everything being a mess. Y'all know what I mean? What I could do, interestingly enough, is I could do this, and I could have half slabs there. Okay. Do that. 3 half slabs right there. This is all just food for thought. Okay, hang on a minute. It's like there's no way I can like... Okay. Okay, we're just thinking. We're just thinking. I think I have more andesite, right? Just trying to make this world look better. Trying to increase the quality of what I'm presenting to the people. Okay, this is a 5 wide right here. Down here. This should be one over, honestly. In my opinion, this should be one over. Like, honestly. So, like, this layer right here. Okay, so once I get down here, let's just... No, it should actually be 2 over. Yeah, it should be like... Hmm. Just assuming this is... Oops. Assuming I'm going to put stairs on top of this. To kind of the same height that it was at over here. Okay. So this would be the height it would be at. Really wish I had an axe. That's okay, though. Don't know if that's the right way to do it. Like this extra stuff to the side there. Okay, let's replace these two. And I actually wanted this out one, right? I do kind of like having the closest layer being something different. I think granite might be the way to do it. So andesite on the outside. And I talk about trying to leave things looking better. And I definitely leave this incomplete. But I do think I like having granite as the layer that's closest to this building. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to surround the entire outside of this building in granite. Like the floor with granite. Obviously, that's not one of my 10 commandments. Next episode, the plan, no matter how long it takes, whether it's over an hour and a half, it could take 5 hours, which I don't think it will take 5 hours. I am finishing commandments 2 and 3. That's what's going to happen. Commandments 2 and 3, they are getting done. And yeah, so look forward to that. Anyways, since I'm at an hour 28 here, I'm not quite out of andesite, but I am out of granite, which would be the next thing I would do, which would be replace the outside layer with granite. I think I'm going to call it there. So thank you everybody for watching Feelings with Ryan today, and yeah, I hope to see you next time. Hope you enjoyed, and hope you're having a great Wednesday, and yeah, talk to you next time. Talk to you Friday. Oh, actually, wait. I have a minute left. How's this look? I could even do... Which would be better? Or I could do like a split of the two. That would be interesting. I kind of like that, actually. Yeah, let's split those. Okay. Obviously, I'll add one more layer. But anyways, okay, I like that better. Now, I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Thank you for watching. And yeah, peace.